to show you how to make a personalized gift for that car person in your life, because I did not forget to do that. It is not December 24th, 9:43 a.m. It's fine. By the way, this is the exact same process that I use to create decals for cars. When it comes to me and gift giving, I really like to personalize as many gifts as I can. Even if it's a simple something, I think there's more intention behind it. I'm gonna be making the final gift for my mom. My parents own a 1979 Macho Trans Am, and last year I made my dad a Macho Trans Am shirt. This year, I'm gonna make my mom a Macho Trans Am shirt, and we're gonna go find a store, hopefully something open that has a red plain shirt that we can customize for mom. Actually, traffic's not too bad right now. By the way, if you're ever in this area, Tokyo, an Asian fusion style restaurant is so freaking good. Adult, medium. Oh no, do we have a small? Oh, we have a small. Oh, is this the only option? Is it youth sizes? This is it? Literally the only red shirt. That was simple enough. I thought it might be harder to find something like that around this time of year. Oh. We're here. The process that we're going to be using to actually make the shirt is very simple. We're using a Silhouette Cameo. You may have heard of something like a Cricut. All it is a vinyl cutter and plotter that's pretty accessible to pretty much anybody and really easy to learn. I'm going to insert a little bit about the design process for the actual Macho decal that I converted from an image that I found into something that we can use for this machine right here. When it comes to heat transfer vinyl, you want to cut on the dull side, not the shiny side. And you just simply line up a sheet or a piece that is big enough for the thing that you're doing. Now, if you notice that your vinyl is curling up around the edges, simply just put a little bit of Scotch tape on the edge outside of the cut area, and you're good to go. Slide your mat right in here, hit the load button. Good, now we can jump over to the software. So Silhouette Studio is the software that we use to control this thing, and I just downloaded my PNG. So taking an image and make it into something that the machine can understand is pretty straightforward. They changed the icons a little bit later, but what you're going to be looking for is the trace panel here. And the first option that sort of walks you through it like a wizard is to select your trace area. Over-select if you can, because if you forget something, it absolutely won't trace it. It highlights it in yellow. Do nothing else but click the trace button. Now, if it's not including some of the things that you want to include and some things are missing, then you might need to mess with the threshold, which is basically like a sensitivity setting. But if you come in with a nice clean image like we did here, then you usually don't have to worry too much about it. I'm going to hit trace, and it doesn't look like it did much of anything. But I'm going to click on the image somewhere outside the trace area on the image still, and hit delete, and you see some red cut lines. All I need to do is simply go to send. The first and most important thing here is the type of material you're cutting, which is right here. We're cutting heat transfer vinyl. It is just smooth. It's not metallic, it's not foil, it's nothing like that. I'm gonna click that, and I'm going to hit send, and I'm gonna get a little dialog box that pops up right here. Because we're cutting on the dull side, which is where the adhesive that gets activated by the heat press This has to be cut in its mirror. But if you have heat transfer selected here, it is going to give you the dialog that says, do you want to send it as mirrored? And yeah, I do. Hit send mirrored. And the machine starts its auto calibration process. What it's doing right now is resetting the auto blade. Its blade depth, it's got its number of passes, its force and speed, all calibrated within the preset of heat transfer smooth. And that's what the auto blade was doing there. Hey, just like that is done. It's like a minute and a half. We're gonna click unload, and we should have, it's hard to see sometimes, but we should have a nice cut area. Yeah, you can kind of see it there, right? Now we have the fun job of removing all the stuff we don't want. The unfortunate and necessary evil of the process is called weeding. You're weeding out all the stuff that you don't want to keep. If we have some good cuts here, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Now we got to take our design and make it into the t-shirt. So just make sure you have the right side. In this case, we're going to go right on the front. And if there's any stickers or tags or anything like that, triple, quadruple check, because if you do happen to forget one, it's going to be melted onto your t-shirt, and you definitely don't want that. I'm going to show you how I used to do this in the t-shirt place that I used to work. So I'm going to fold it like I was going to be folding my laundry, making sure that I have the front side out, because that's where my design's going to go. I'm going to stick this guy right here, making sure I didn't screw up my fold. Put my Teflon sheet down so it's protecting it a little bit from the direct heat, and I'm going to press it. Because all I want is a crease. How's your day been? Probably good enough. I was getting ready to say this, and it happened. If you notice that there is a square that is very obviously a different color now that you've pressed it, don't worry. It'll be okay. But what I'm after is this crease. Maybe right there. That's my center line on the t-shirt. I can use that as a reference for my design. All I have to do with something like heat transfer vinyl is to fold it non-sticky side to non-sticky side. See how it's nice and symmetrical now? Increase it a little bit. If you can tell, I have a center line on this, and I have a center line on my t-shirt. And if I can just trust those things, which it looks like I can't, my center line's a little wonky. Okay, I was about a ½ inch off. It happens. We'll just repress. All right, that's much better. Okay, so we have a crease, and we have our design that's creased. So I'm gonna line those things up. And the rule of thumb is about 3 inches from the collar. So I'm gonna take my knuckles, I'm gonna line it up to the top of the design. That looks pretty good. Last chance to check to make sure that there's no stray vinyl pieces or dirt or anything like that. This stuff right here is on the outside and it scratches, it's fine. Our Teflon, we'll press it for about 15 seconds. Ta-da! Oh, it doesn't look like much. Let's take it off. Some vinyl is cool pull or cool peel or warm peel. And I'm not exactly sure what this one is, but you'll know when you start to peel what it is. Oh. Aha! So here it is, the personalized gift for that car person in your life. This is the same process that you would use to make like a custom graphic for your car. This has other implications in other places that it's a good skill to have, and it's really accessible. So look at that, 1111, make a wish. I have wrapping to do to finish up my holiday, and I think we're good. Made it in plenty of time to spare. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.